Hey guys, Colossus here, and I'm happy to say that I have played and finished Dark Souls 3, which means I can now do a series of videos I've been looking forward to doing from the game's release, that being my first playthrough, encounter, and thoughts on all of the game's bosses. I did manage to encounter and beat every boss in the game, including the somewhat hidden Wyvern. Unfortunately, however, the footage I have of the first three bosses, it seems to have gotten corrupted somewhat, meaning there's no audio and the video is a little glitchy at times. So I thought I'll just throw them all into one video and get them over with, and to compensate for the lack of audio, I'll just put the game's soundtrack over the top. So here we go, the first boss, Iudex Gundyr, or Gundyr. I think it's Gundyr, that's what I'm going to stick with. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to say Iudex Gundyr for this. This is a really typical Souls game tutorial boss to welcome the player into the game. Iudex is fairly aggressive, fast, and does some relatively heavy damage. Luckily, he can be parried. Unluckily, at this point, I couldn't parry at all. I get a little better later on, not much, but I do get better. In this first phase, it's his combo attack you need to be careful of, where he sweeps his weapon and then almost immediately drops his shoulder right into your chest. Just like that. I'm pretty sure he landed this attack every damn time. The first phase is pretty basic though. It's all about timing your dive rolls correctly and choosing the right time to move in and hack away at him. Or if you're more confident with your parrying prowess than I was at this stage, a couple of good parries and ripostes will drop his health and trigger the second phase in no time flat. Keep at him like this and before you know it his health will drop to 50%, triggering the next phase of the fight where you'll see the black mass on the back of Iudex's shoulders transform him into some kind of big snake, T-Rex, sharks with laser beams monstrosity. While intimidating at first, it's simply a case of not locking on, rolling away from the very telegraphed attacks, sticking close, and swinging away like a madman when you get a chance. This being the very first boss, I wanted to include the first attempt in which I am too hesitant and pay the price. I'll shut up now and I'll come back for the next boss. Alright, so next up on the list we have Vordt of the Boreal Valley, and here is his entrance cutscene. Fortunately, I was able to record that cutscene again on NG+, so I could include the audio this time. Now, talk about Vordt. He's a fairly simplistic fight. He's a little more aggressive than Iudex, rushing at you with charge attacks and big sweeping swings of his hammer. But really, this dog is easily put down. Even he added Frostbite to his attacks, which according to the description on Rime Blue Moss Clumps, it saps health, lowers absorption and slows stamina recovery. It just isn't much of a threat. It doesn't really factor in at all. The fight itself is, for me, I've found, just get in tight, get in underneath him, and swing like mad. Dodge the odd attack here and there, and it won't take long to put him down. So that's all there really is to say about that one. Hope you enjoy the fight. With Vordt put out of our misery, next on the list is, well, a tree. That's right, a tree. But not just any tree, a rotted tree. Oh, and it's cursed apparently. We face the cursed rotted Greatwood. In case you haven't figured it out yet, this one's a weird one. It starts with you walking into what is obviously a boss arena filled with stamped hollow. In the far left corner is a tree. Get close enough and it wakes up. That's your enemy. It will start to move towards you, lazily sweeping its arms at you and kicking, while occasionally lifting itself off the ground and trying to butt stomp you. The way to damage this photosynthesizing maniac is obvious. The goal is to, wait for it, hit it in the balls. The Greatwood has these sort of growths on its hands, feet, back and, well, where you would normally expect to find balls. Do enough damage and you'll enter phase 2. Phase 2 kicks in once you get him down to about 50 to 60% health. It's at this point our wooden friend underestimates his own strength and butt stomps the ground into oblivion, sending him, you and any remaining hollowed into a pit. This fall kills the smaller enemies, leaving you and Woody to duke it out alone. Surprise though, the Greatwood sprouts another arm from its chest. See, I told you this gets weird. This new arm will try to hit you and pick you up, but it's just as weak as the balls. Hit it when you get a chance. I won't lie, this fight is kind of fun in a strange way, and once you figure it out, it's not overly difficult. There you have it, 1 video and 3 fights down. I think after this video, the audio and video should be a lot smoother, so hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Until then, enjoy the rest of the fight, and I'll see you guys later.